Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast on the 4 Unification mod for Soulstorm. Today I brought a 1v1 for you of GabPR playing as Harlequins, as Imperial guards. The color scheme is pretty much Harlequin, against Mr. Refiler playing as Eldar with his signature all purple color scheme. So he does also play Eldar, not only Dark Eldar. Something more I learned today. Let's see the opener. He gets Aspect Portal, 2 Guardians into a Fleet of Foot. Gets a Dark Reaper. Interesting against Imperial Guard. And GabPR is getting 2 Guardsmen into a Plasma Generator. Is he fast taking? He gets another generator right here and a smack bang in the middle. Probably could have also got it back here. This looks like a fast tech to me. Like really fast tech. Jesus. He needs a tech building for that before he can do it, like a infinite command or there it goes. So you probably leapfrogged it a little further because you can build up to here. Then this generator probably gives you a building range around it up to here. And then this plasma generator gives you building range until here. So you get the infinity command pretty far forward. I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. He also goes for that strategic point, which I also like to do when I play Imperial Guard on this map. It's better on this side because you can fit a heavy bolter turret here, but you can't fit a heavy bolter turret into here. So if it would fit here, you can shoot this listening post. At this position, this is available. Putting a turret here can shoot up to this. But he puts a heavy bolter turret in a more defensive position here. Now the Dark Reapers, how are they in melee? Should still win melee against Guardsmen. These are Guardsmen, not conscripts. And buying time to finish the heavy bolter turret, which he does. And his tech should be on the way, right? No? Has a million energy. Probably uses it to upgrade all his listening posts. Do we have even a single plasma generator? No, we don't have a single plasma generator for Eldar yet. 2 Dark Reaper swords and 2 Guardian squads. Needs to put down the Fleet of Foot to do more damage. Yeah, that's totally worth it to decap this. He probably loses 1 model, but as I say, it's totally worth it. Now, the problem with the position of the plasma generators in this area is, you've seen it, you can shoot it really easily. But on the other hand, if you have upgrade listening posts here and here, and infantry command also here, it's a really tight secured area as well. Still kind of amazed that GabPR isn't attacking. He has 400 power. I wouldn't say this is the best opener on this map I've seen. I mean, it's nice to have an infantry command right there, as you can see. There's Harlequin Lord is moving in and probably dying in 1 second. I think the Reapers have a 3rd Dark Reaper squad. Wow, that's a heavy tier 1 commitment.
We have it, Farseer.
Has yeah. But what can you do with it? More turrets going up. Why is he not? Tech. Come on, tech, please. You have so much resources. Resources are better spent by Refiler here. Getting his 2nd generator right now, should get some upgraded listening posts as well. These 3 in the front really are your get-go for that, and this one as well. Yeah, but now the turrets and everything is up. I think you push into that. Is he now finally teching? No. There he is. Okay, he is teching. Wraithstorm, Bone Slingers, but not enough energy for the tech right now. and is not attacking. So what is he doing with his time? Has a lot of units, but it's not forcing anything, which is not the best idea. Either you have a lot of units and try to force pressure or anything. He got the bone web, or the web, whatever it's called. You can disable buildings with it, with the bone singer. If he has a second one, you can also disable the listening post, so there wouldn't be any fire against you. Killing the guardsman within seconds and now forcing the issue on the listening post. There's gonna be a tech priest on the way trying to repair. This one is a guardian, so I was wondering why damage isn't that high. Needs to focus it, needs to focus the builder, and needs to focus with all squads the listening post. Then he probably can take it down. Even webbing this one really late, but I guess it also disables the unloading ability, which would be nice. Yeah, but the tech priest got out of it. So now we have to push. I was waiting for, but GabPR is tier 2 now and getting the mechanized control, so we probably should see quite a lot of chimeras. Cheap and fast anti-infantry vehicle squad for IG. If you didn't know. Probably is it yeah, it's repaired, but he focuses the tech priest. Now can focus back on the listening post. But it's all just buying time for the mechanized command to finish. There is tech going up for Eldar as well. It's almost done. But then you need to build a support portal as well after that, and as you can see, you can outrange the listening post. It's exactly the position you want to be. If the enemy repairs it, it's kind of okay. He loses resources. Nice position for a web brigade here, down here, because you have this giant slope here, which you would need to walk around. If you have a web brigade here and somewhere in your base, like this, you can use it to get units down here quickly. And there we have the first chimera out. Probably going to kill these guardsmen, the guardians. The guardians warlock is pretty good in melee with his little sword here, so the guardsman should die, but he decides to pull away. And here I have another push of this, now not fully, but the 5-member squads of Dark Reapers standing here. But here comes the second chimera. We even have a heavy bolter team here on support. What is it called? Heavy weapons team with heavy bolter. But here comes the Shadow Spectres. Okay, you don't need to get a support portal then. You can get Shadow Spectres in from the aspect portal, I think. I suppose, or from the HQ, I'm not sure, haven't seen it yet, which are pretty high, pretty hard counter to vehicles. Can't do much else, to be honest, but against vehicles they're really nice. So the heavy weapon team probably needs to be focusing the Shadow Spectres. Everything needs to focus the Shadow Spectres. That's the only anti-vehicle on the field right now. Armor upgrade for Eldar coming in. 3 chimeras. Is he spamming chimeras like crazy? Yes. Good old chimera spam. Some less cannon heavy weapon team here. This is just a normal heavy weapon team here. So he has some sort of anti-vehicle himself. Needs to focus the Shadow Spectres. Are they heavy infantry? Yes. So they will survive quite a while and do a crap ton of damage. Don't see how chimeras deal with that, to be honest. Just chimera. What you can do, or probably, yeah, but if you spam that much chimeras, you don't have much resource. What you can do is try to use your little, not really advantage, but the time you buy this one to get tier 3 and get Okrins and everything up. But that's very expensive and takes a whole lot of time. Really good position for the Eldar here, even having some fire dragons out right now. which are also very good against vehicles. You can compare their weapons to melter guns, short range and really high damage against vehicles. Shadow Spectre's little overzealous, jumping in right here, probably get focused down and dying right here. This is not the way to go. They have superior range, just keep them back. Only one Shadow Spectre's alive here. Probably gonna focus, yeah, dies. There's a Graph Tank now here, but Chimeras and Graph Tanks are similar in the way that they do some mild anti-vehicle damage, at least against light vehicles. So getting a Wraithlord, this is a good thing. He can get Bright Lance, which he immediately does, which now should render this Chimeras useless once it is finished. You also now have a frontliner here, which can stand here and soak up quite a lot of damage. What else is he going for? Not much. He should get some plasma generators probably, or get the plasma generator upgrade. Is he getting warp spiders? Yes. So getting the warp spider aspect zone takes a million years. The poor Wraithlord gets shot down by the Psyker, now focused down by the Chimeras. You see, it's not great anti-vehicle, but it serves its purpose. Oh, we have a fire dragon drop right here, which is always a nice thing to have. Needs to focus down the listening posts. Probably not be able to finish down the plasma generators, which you can learn from GabPR quite a bit, to be honest, but his positioning of the plasma generators is always something I really enjoy, because most mediocre to even good players just put their generators anywhere, and he has put quite a lot of thought in it to put it right here in the middle of his production and listening post. So there are always units around, there are always units that can tuck into these production buildings and defend. We have the Graph Tank with fire dragons. They do quite a lot of damage against vehicles, but yeah, I think Shadow Spectres are the way to go. They have longer range. So now that the dust settles a bit, what is this? Is this a plasma? Yeah, plasma turret here. This is gonna be fun. When the dust settles, how is it going? Tier 3 for GabPR. Eldritch Storm, which is pretty good against vehicles, but also buildings for the Farseer, which isn't even on the field right now. So probably going to have a tech advantage for IG soon with the tier 3 Ogrins and Kassakin, and I don't think there's a way for this Eldar stuff to deal with it. If you have Kassakin, Ogrins and vehicle support, if you put priests on the squads, of course. How is it going? Almost done. What I would recommend, Mr. GabPR, if you're watching, get a second infantry command if you have the resources. Yes, get a second infantry command so you can get the quarters for Ogrins and Kassakin at once, one each, and then you can have the squads out like in no time. It's basically twice as fast because you have 2 buildings for it. And yeah, I want to look if there's a tactical control, because you really want the upgrades for the Kassakins. They are really amazing. Yeah, he has it right here, of course. It's done now. What does he go for? Kassakins, yes. And he probably has the resources for... Yes, so if you would have put down another infantry command, he could have gone Ogrins right at the same time, so... Revealing tier 3 with the priest ability here. If a refiler is looking, he will see that. Oh, look at the last cannon damage. When it hits, it's like 1 second kill on the Wraithlord. yeah, the Eldar forces now getting pushed on all sides. Guardsmen squads with plasma cannons. Kazakhans almost here. What does he get? Go for here? Even more chimeras. And yeah, I don't think Eldar can hold this once the Kazakhan are out here, because yes, you have again something against infantry, but Kazakhan are amazing against any other enemy infantry out there. Getting their grenades, having a priest attached to him. Does he have a what is it called? A commissar here? No, so he can't. This is the Eldritch Storm, I think. It's probably more suited against vehicles and infantry. The Psychic Storm is pretty effective against infantry. And there they are. Do they have a priest? Not yet, but they have their leader. There's the priest coming in. Is he getting the upgrades? No. There is 2 defense upgrades for the Kazakhan. 1 armor and 1 bionics kind of upgrade. So you get like a crap ton of health. You want these. You also want Okrins, which he doesn't go for. A lot of resources for refiler. Probably not sure what to go for. One thing you can always go for is, okay, you got tier 3 now, is what's it called? Warp spiders. They have a lot of anti-infantry damage, and they get haywire grenade, which does 1,000,000 damage against vehicles. Getting 2 priests here using his invincibility ability here, twice in a row. I see a priest and Kazakhans moving from the other side. There's even this orbital strike ability from the command squad here right on top of the building. Doesn't do quite a lot of damage, but still. If a priest needs to be attached to the Kazakhan squad to do his passive abilities there. Still standing here alone. Should be tucked. Ah, no, it's attached to the Imperial Guardsmen. 4 squad. Jesus. Damn the Sentinels. Really nice game of both players, I have to say. Some minor mistakes here and there, but overall it was a really nice game. I think GabPR could have forced the issue a little harder on tier 3, as I told you, with the second infantry command to get the Okrins out. Always what you always can do is take a heavy weapons teams, but it takes quite the effort. But all in all, quite a good push here. The Sentinels without any upgrades, yes, just anti-vehicle variant. Chimera spam, Guardsmen, and rebuilding the command squad and getting a second priest for the invulnerability ability is pretty nice. It soaked quite a lot of damage here. Just standing here, being invulnerable and getting shot 1,000,000 times was also really nice. Then at the end was the 2-pronged push here, because in this map I like it in the early game because these small 3 revenues you can attack, but late game it gets a little clumsy, so you need to think where to attack with what squads. And GabPR does quite a good split here. He had a push right here, which needed to stop here, I think, but then he came around with the other side where he won the push here, so he could finish all the buildings here, and then that's pretty much GG. Whew, a lot of casting for me today. I hope my voice doesn't sound too funny, but that's for that. Thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.